So, I recently had a question that I thought was good to make a video on the back of. And this question could be somewhat of a loaded question because if you ask certain people, then they'll probably say no. Well, that question is Hecate suitable for beginners? Well, let's answer this question and why I think it is not just no. Let's get into it. Now, if you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. I'm Sarah, that divination witch. I hope you stick around. The channel is a safe space and a witchy community. So you can ask questions and share opinions. We don't judge. If you want to join, hit subscribe. And if you want to support me in the channel, I'd be so grateful because it helps me continue to make videos. All of my links are in the description. I offer readings. I've got a website, an Etsy, and a Ko-fi now. I've also got Patreon, teaching a lot of different things on there, including about Hecate, tarot, and we're going through a path working as well. So I'd be grateful if you could have a look. Thanks. Is Hecate for beginners? There's a lot of people out there who will say no, but frankly, a lot of these people are the fearmongers, the people who only see Hecate as this dark, spooky, scary goddess, and while she can be that is not all she is. So to answer the question, is she suitable for beginners? Well, yes, she is. Now, why do I say that? Well, I'd be a hypocrite if I didn't, because when I was a beginner, she was the first goddess that I worked with and still do. You know, I have been into the spiritual and witchcraft thing since I was 14-year-old. I'm now 35, so that's a long time. But I wasn't seriously practicing anything. I was dipping in and out until 2018, when it was Hecate that reached out to me. It's a long story, one I've told before on the channel, but she reached out to me. I didn't even know who the heck she was. It took me a long time to figure it out, and then a long time to build up a relationship with her. But she came to me and to be honest, she saved me because I was pretty much a lost soul, and she saved my life in that regard. I really strongly feel that way. And there are others that feel that way too, and that's amazing, you know. She does this for many people because she, as a goddess, is many things. She's everything. I'm beginning to see it like that, and I talk about it on the channel. But however you want to understand her, you can't deny her historical context and that she has epithets and sides to her that encompass everything, light, dark, and everything in between. She is a protector, she is a mother, she is primal, she is animalistic at times, she is the light, she is the guide. She protects women and children, she protects the vulnerable. She's just amazing. So why wouldn't a goddess like that not be for beginners? You know, these people who say that she's not, you're putting her in a box. It's something Hecate taught me and has been getting me to say recently. She will meet you where you're at. We all have a different level of understanding. We all have different life experience after all, and different ways of seeing the world. She is so all-powerful that she gets it, you know, and she understands that about us. So she won't approach somebody as spooky, scary lady, let's say it like that, if they're going to just get scared and run away. Because that will put them off following their path, reaching their potential and their highest good. That would be counterproductive to what she stands for. She wants us all to be as well-rounded as we can be. That means many different things for many different people, of course it does. But to just be ourselves, unapologetically us, and to be the authentic us, to not answer to others and be false and, you know, live a lie, because that would mean you'd be a lost soul. So yes, she will go to somebody as they see fit. So if you are not ready for that, don't resonate with that, she won't appear to you in that regard. For me, like I say, I didn't even know her name. I didn't even know who she was. The very first signs were things that were personal to me, like seeing feathers everywhere. Like, feathers were just cropping up everywhere. Getting the bus, feather. Viewing the flat I live in now, feather hit me in the face. Being at work at the time, feathers. Finding feathers in my room, just feathers everywhere. Because feathers, to me, it was an old wives' saying, as they say where I'm from, that if you see feathers, it's your guardian angel. You know, it's a trope. I didn't see it as an angel. I saw it more as like spirit guides, maybe. I was open-minded, you know, but I didn't know anything about deities, sort of thing. I just thought deities were fiction. But now, how wrong I was. And also, you know, the mythologies are just as fantastical as certain theologies out there, so why would they just be fiction, you know? Anyways, getting sidetracked there. She will come to you as what you need. So if she came to me as a more primal form of her back then, I probably would have shat myself and thought it was a demon and ran for the hills. I wouldn't have even known what a demon was, to be honest, either. I didn't fully believe in like those labels, you know. I did believe in spirits and spirit guides. I didn't know about entities, and yeah, I was very naive. So she wasn't going to come to me like that, and she didn't, but it was still her. And that's the same for everyone. So if you are brand new, then she isn't going to purposely scare you. Now, there may be things that still scare you that she doesn't purposely do, which I've mentioned in other videos. It comes with the territory. When you're new spiritually and you're properly waking up, properly diving into things, when paranormal activity starts happening and you're not used to it, of course you get scared. It happened to me. I had pounding on the door. Something or someone was banging on the door for nights in a row, as if it was a person there, as if it was some sort of emergency, like such urgency. I just knew instinctively, don't answer that. And eventually it stopped. That still freaked me out. Now, I'm not blaming Hecate for that. Of course not. But when you wake up spiritually, you know about spirits more. They know about you more. My theory on it is that we all have the spark inside of us, light. I know love and lighters will call it something different. They're onto something though. But that light is a spark of divinity. Some people will say Christ consciousness, the God particle. Oh, I've heard all sorts. But whatever you want to call it, we all have a spark inside of us. And once you start waking up, it gets brighter. You're a beacon of light. And these beings in the spiritual realms, some that are nice, some are not so nice. It's like moths to a flame. And that's what happens. And that's not necessarily Hecate. Now, the fear-mongering stuff comes from the fact that she ferries the dead. She's a psychopomp. She guides lost souls. And it is said that she will have souls accompanying her. Do you think for one moment she will purposefully allow them to scare you, to haunt you if you're not ready? You know, things like that? Absolutely not. Because, again, that's counterproductive. It would scare you away from following the path to your truest, highest potential. So she's not going to do that. Get that out your head. It doesn't mean that paranormal things won't happen, and it doesn't mean that when you're ready and you start having to face things that you won't be scared. She isn't fluffy in that way. She won't hold your hand, but she will guide you. Her energy in that regard, this is why a lot of us call her mother. It is like a stern mother, somebody who is basically so loving, unconditional love, but will not just do it for you, because that isn't learning anything. If you have somebody do something for you, anything, think about it, you want to learn any skill in life, you can have someone do it for you, yes, but you're not learning. You might see how it's done, but have you tried? It's like you can read a million books on the occult, on witchcraft, read all the books, yes, get the information, but truly learning is hands-on. You can be book smart, but not practically smart. You need to have more hands-on experience with this stuff. But she is the best teacher that there ever is. So don't get caught up in other people's dogma, other people's things. Follow your intuition with it. Follow her. Listen to her. She is the best teacher there ever is, or ever was, or ever could be. And that's not just because I love her. I just truly think that because she really, really understands us humans more than others give her credit for. And to those who do fearmonger in her name, I strongly feel it's their ego talking. It's not Hecate. It is not to say she isn't capable of being dark, spooky, scary, whatever. But think of it logically. These people want to sensationalise. They want to sell whatever they're selling, courses, books, whatever. They want to get views. A lot of people are like that in the occult and in witchy circles. Take it with a pinch of salt. And that's that. I hope this video has helped. Any other questions, please let me know. Put it in the comments. Help each other out. Like I say, it's a safe space here, so yeah, just everyone get along, please. Check out the channel for more videos on Hecate. I've got over 100 public videos, as well as my videos on memberships and Patreon too. I love her very much, and I always will. And yeah, until next time, stay safe, stay witchy. Bye.